joining us. We are going to move on to Europe now, and a Russian drone attack has set a building in central Kharkiv, Ukraine, on fire and damaged others. This according to the regional mayor, Ihor Terekov. Local emergency services have published video footage showing firefighters extinguishing flames at the site. The strike came as the Pentagon halted some shipments of air defence missiles and other precision munitions to Ukraine over concerns that US stockpiles are too low, this according to reports. Ukraine has summoned a US diplomat to express deep concern over recent delays in promised military aid, warning that any pause in weapons and ammunition deliveries will only encourage Russia to intensify its attacks. The Foreign Ministry has also said that such gaps would make it difficult for Ukrainian forces to defend itself against Russia. Fedir Vinislavsky, a member of the Ukrainian Parliament's National Security and Defence Committee, has also called the decision to halt the shipments very unpleasant for Ukraine. The delayed shipments include air defence interceptors, critical for shooting down Russian drones and missiles. In recent weeks, Russia has reportedly intensified air attacks on Ukraine's cities on several nights, launching hundreds of drones and missiles at a time, leading to widespread damage and an increase in civilian casualties. Well, joining us to discuss this update, Georgy Talaraya, a professor at the Institute of China and Contemporary Asia of Russian Academy of Science. Thank you very much for joining us, Georgy. Let's look at this move from the United States. Of course, pausing some aid that had been pledged, the significance of that aid as well, assets that would help stop and limit the damage caused by these Russian assaults across Ukraine. How truly significant is this? And is there anybody that's able to plug that gap that the US are leaving?
Well, it's actually just a temporary break in the supplies of several types of armaments, which is not a full stop in armament supply, which we all hope for, because I think that only this can enable the Ukrainian side to start negotiations on the final solution to the conflict. And I'm not sure why this drone attack against the military target in Kharkiv is given so much attention. Actually, the Ukrainian drones, hundreds of them, are flying over Russia every night. And I'm sitting in Moscow, and every night we hear the drones coming. There are hundreds of them all over Russia. Another one hit Izhevsk, the city of Izhevsk, which is 100 miles away from the Ukrainian border. It's deep into Russia, and it's damaged the plant, and there were several casualties. So this is much more, I think, interesting and should be reported. Not a single strike on Kharkiv in Russian fact. And I believe that this move by the US is too little too late, but hopefully we're moving in the right direction.
Yes, Georgy, if you stay with us, because we have a related development, and many farmers